And welcome back to another BobBlast. Hi, I'm Bob Burridge, and this one is all about me beginning a painting. I'm always asked this question, how do you start a painting? Well, this is what I do anyway. Number one is, well, what's the concept? That's number one. Why am I doing this painting in the first place? Number two is, what is the color combination from my chart? Or somebody's chart, but it's usually my chart of color combinations that work for me. And number three is, what's the composition? What's the design of the whole painting? You know, I collected my own design compositions, about 16 of them, and I like to choose one of those per painting. Okay, always one. So today it's all about the cruciform design, the cruciform. So it's a very strong, recognizable image. You can recognize it universally, right? So whether you're doing flowers, I still think of the design, there you are, the design, or a glass of wines, or anything sitting on a table, there you go, vertical and horizontal, and also including my abstracts, of course, my abstract. There's the design. Subtle, but it's there. Strong design. So it's not always obvious. Here's a larger canvas piece, more of a diagonal, but still the cruciform. Very strong, recognizable. It's fun to play this way. It's not that obvious, but there it is, right? And I love doing a simple thing. Believe it or not, that's a nice column right in the middle. The focal point's even in the middle. But I put the arms out like a cruciform. There you go. Here's some wacky ones too. Having a lot of fun on canvas and paper. Pretty straightforward there. And little ones too. Even the small ones. They're small and they're beautiful. And they're my little gems. I love painting these gems. And of course, telling a story. There you are, bing, 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 bing. There you are, so simple. Let me paint one just for you. So the design that I've chosen today is the cruciform. And I play with that idea on all different kinds of directions, zooming in, zooming away, off center. How many different variations on a theme can I do? This one here, of course, is the cruciform. Stretch your imagination. I mean, this looks like a figure, or this looks like a street sign turning left, or it could be an off-balance vase of flowers. It could be anything. Almost has an Indian design in there here. But if you stretch your imagination, you can do anything you want to, but first of all, it's important to have a strong design. I'm going to choose this one today, kind of an off balance, not in the center, and a strong swipe across the top. Let's see what I can do now. That was just a black and white. This is watercolor paper. Wet my brush. Get a nice big glob of Holbein acrylic ivory black. Pretty, huh? So let's go back to that design, just the design. One of the first things I'll do. So there we go. Pretty obvious. Cruciform. But I had like all kinds of stuff going on up in here. So now we're going to get into the concept here. Paint a little bit upside down. It's always kind of fun. And here we have the vase. Simple vase, maybe sitting on the table. There we go. But making sure this is the strongest design. That is pretty obvious on this one. I'm doing black and white, so it's kind of quick to see it. So now, whatever I do next, I know at least it's a step closer to a successful painting, a really strong design of the cruciform. And there we go. And the rest is, now let's start doing some things with color. I can't wait to do one in color. Let's go. So let's do the cruciform composition, but only this time in color. Yay, color. Here we go. So I looked at my sketches of different options that I would come up with. Some are very rigid, square. This one, I like the roundness. This is nice. It's kind of like a dancer. And Cruciform Composition, and more organic than the other one. So let's get started. I have my primaries out, watercolor paper. All right, lots of water, my brush. And the first thing I'm gonna do is throw it just a tint, a tone over the whole thing. There we go. Oh, nice. This is an acrylic, a Holbein full body acrylic. You can see how much pigment it has. Okay, good. So the tone is somewhat yellow. All right, let's get into our, what was that? If I remember, going back to my composition, there it is. Let's get it going here. Strong design. Let's put some blue in here. Let's get started. I'm not gonna even take time to clean my brush. I just want to get started. Can't wait. Absolutely. Oh, this could be fun. Just down like this. Wow, crazy. Let's get some more yellow in here. Whoa. So this is wet into wet. Just because I'm gonna save some time and get some painting done here, right? Some more red in here. Whoa. Whew. Simple, little blue. Can't go wrong with a little bit of blue sitting in there. Well, I'm going to change the background a little bit. Maybe, yeah, we'll do this way. Big, strong brush strokes. Very abstract, but kind of leaning towards something that you recognize. There we go. Whoa. These paints are so good. They don't get muddy. If you get in, get out. Don't stay too long, right? Crazy abstract flowers, but I like it. Now, just because I like to draw and scrape and scratch, bring some other colors in here, picks up pattern. I like that a lot. I'm going to simplify the table even more. There we go. Close enough to what I wanted to do. Oh, yeah, now we're starting to mix some colors in here. Whoa. Whoa. And let's make the shadow slightly bluish. There we go. It's really a loose version. It's not completely abstract. I still see what I'm doing in here. But I'm going to stop. It's just like way too much fun at this point. Oh, making it darker. Whoa. Now the painting's starting to paint itself. My job is to get out of the way. Wow. Wow. This is when painting starts to introduce itself to you. My job is to get out of the way. Well, it's gone through many versions, hasn't it? Let's put a focal point right up in here. There you go. Pick up some more blue in here. There we go. I love painting with my fingertips. I don't have to spend hours cleaning my brushes anymore. Anyway, there you go. Loose enough for color using the composition design of the Cruciform. Hey, stay tuned for more of these exciting compositions I'm going to be doing later on. Thanks again for watching. Join with your friends, and I'll see you on the next BobBlast. Take care.